Good afternoon, guys. How are you all doing? I'm just laying on my mum's sofa here in Salford Priors looking after her cat. Feels like I've been on a retreat for the last week. So, yeah, it's been really nice. Had a lot of chance to sort of work on myself and use some PSYCH-K. And yeah, I just thought I'd share some of my PSYCH-K journey with you. Share some of those vulnerabilities and where I've come from and where I am now, what it's done for me. Yeah, going back to the beginning, as some of you may be aware, I've had issues with mental health. Been diagnosed with all sorts of things over the years, whether it be schizophrenia, bipolar affective disorder, or schizoaffective disorder. So these things have really impacted on me over the years. I've had childhood trauma, like a lot of people have. Everybody suffers with trauma to some extent. It's all kind of relative and relevant to that person, but my trauma involved being banged up in mental institutions and beaten on the ground in seclusion cells and all sorts of stuff over the years. And yeah, it's affected me going forward. But I've and also my drug addiction. I was a user for several years throughout my life, and so I had a dual diagnosis. Not only did I have a drug addiction, but I also had a problem with my mental health. So those two hand in hand didn't do me many favors over the years. But I learned to find tools and solutions to those problems. And the main solution at the time for me when I was using and drinking was Narcotics Anonymous and Alcoholics Anonymous. So if anyone out there has an experience with alcohol or drugs and wants to change their life and just free up their life completely, AA and NA have been a massive solution for me. So I really recommend anybody going to those. If that doesn't interest you, then for me, I've found in my years of recovery, I found PSYCH-K, which has been absolutely magical for me. I went through a phase where I was suffering with low moods or mild depression for several months, and a friend of mine, Mark, introduced me to PSYCH-K, did some sessions with me, and lifted me from a state of mild depression, bad mood, to this, wow, like Dan is back. I've got my clarity of vision back. I was euphoric and got that real sense of life back, that euphoria. And I just wanted some of that at the time. So I basically started to learn how to use PSYCH-K. So I've been working with it now for the last 4 years. And now I help other people with it. And it transforms lives. It's transformed my life. This time of a situation with drugs, mental health, and I've been working on myself through other behaviours as well. So there's like stuff with around sugar and drinking too much tea. That's what it boils down to. That's my problem of today, drinking too much tea, or problems with sugar, which I've been battling with some time, or maybe the odd game of poker. Behaviours like that I've been working with PSYCH-K, and now I've kind of the situation recently. I relapsed with the sugar, and affected my mental health again. It affected my mood, and I just reached out to my PSYCH-K facilitator, my teacher, and she gave me some tips. I did some message protocols and just shifted that mood again to this elated state of clarity and having my life back on track. PSYCH-K's done so much for me over the years. I wouldn't be sat here, lay here on a camera talking openly about my vulnerabilities and the progress I've made if it wasn't for PSYCH-K. It's been magical. This time 6 months ago, I couldn't have done this. I couldn't have gone on a film and talked to the camera with my eyes looking at the camera. I couldn't have even had my photograph taken without feeling not wanting to do it. So the limiting beliefs that this tool changes for people, the transformations it makes, it's just phenomenal, really. It really is. Can't speak highly of it enough. And now, as I said, I'm able to help other people with it. I'm giving back. I work in a charity as well for people with mental health difficulties, helping people with schizophrenia, bipolar, learning difficulties. I help people with dementia. And I'm also working for myself doing this PSYCH-K. So if anyone ever wants to try any PSYCH-K, I've got some offers for you today. For June in entirety, I've got a deal whereby my Shift to Soul alignment package, which is usually £465, and that will involve like using message protocols, going through some of the whole of the syllabus, which is 7 categories of change, and working on the issues that are going on for you at the moment, and that really help. The 7 sessions normally 465. I'm doing that for 350 just for June. And then I've got my Bridge to Balance package, which is normally 215. I'm doing that for 160 for June's entirety as well. That's 3 sessions. It's just a basic introduction to PSYCH-K, go through some of the issues you're going through at the moment, help change those. And then if you just want a taster, just to make that availability for people at the moment, I'm offering a single session, which is usually £80. And that's going to be going up to £100 a session in September because of the value. I know it's expensive, but you get a lot of value for the session. And that session around £80 is reduced to £60 for the whole of June. So if you're interested in booking a session, you can visit my website, which is www.therapyforthesoul.co.uk, or if you want any of those bargain offers that I've got going for you at the moment, give me a call or text me on 07726 679 474, and I could sort a deal out for you direct. Yeah, I've just realised, like, on my t-shirt it says Therapy for the Soul. That's the business name, and then Free Your Mind, which is the PSYCH-K caption. And only recently, and when I first discovered this 4 years ago, having worked on PSYCH-K, I realised how this caption, how bang on it is. It's free your mind. My mind is absolutely freed now. I've no constant chatter going on in my head, and just that sense of euphoria and clarity of vision is back, and feel amazing. It's great to be on this earth, and I'm so grateful to have the business that I've got now and helping other people and giving back. I really appreciate it. I'm grateful. Cheers, guys. I'll leave it there.